Welcome to Monday night. It is the Troubleshooters with Dire Bear Adventuring Company. Sorry, we're a little caught off guard right now. We're gonna try that again. Welcome, it's Monday night, and you are live with Dire Bear Adventuring Company. It is the Troubleshooters. That is right. We took a weekend off, or a week off. We have 3 episodes, this one and 2 more, and then we're done. We'll be breaking for August, and we'll be back. And I haven't decided yet, but it'll probably be September. I'll let you know closer to the end. We just finished virtual D&D weekend for July. That was last weekend. I had fun running games out of Candlekeep Mysteries, which was a lot of fun. And then we have September coming up. Well, we have August. We'll have the virtual D&D weekend there. Then in September, I'll be in Gen Con in Indianapolis. Come say hi to me. Come find me. Kind of hard to miss me. You know what I look like. Not a whole lot of announcements other than during the break, there will be some one-shots that will be run on Monday nights, and that's exciting news for us. And the reason that I bring that up is because starting this Sunday, we're going to start recording a new show for Sundays. And coming up in August, we'll have a new show for Wednesday night. Sunday is a brand new DM, some new players, some that you may have seen before. And we're excited to have everybody joining us for that. Artwork by Nereus, our artist, the one that did the beautiful artwork for this game, as well as just a lot going on. Wow, let's see that we got that coming up on Sunday and Tuesday or Wednesday nights. Tuesday nights we still have Scion. We still have Thursday nights is A Knight's Ransom, and then like I said, we'll be taking a break. Last week there was a huge announcement for the upcoming patch for Baldur's Gate 3, and I'll be playing some of that when it drops, which is tomorrow. I'll be playing that because they updated Shadowheart's story where you can rescue her now from the clutches of the Nautiloid. There's lots of changes, and Sven announced that update 6, patch 6, is right around the corner, and he threw his hands up in triumph saying that they are looking at 22 being the release of the game. So that means next year will be the full game. They did say they confirmed that they will not be moving into the second area or out of the first area with early access, which is fine by me. I want to see a full game completed that I can play in. I'm okay with that. There will be, the hint is that there's new content coming with the patch 6. So where this was a lot of feature and focuses on that, patch 6 will be a lot more about content updates, adding new things. So we can't wait to see what we're going to have with that. They did the panel from Hell last week on the 8th. Go back and watch it. It's on their Baldur's Gate 3 game.com. If you go to the site, you can watch it in snippets, and it's a lot of fun. They did a live action RPG where the Twitch chat told them what to do, and then they were like helping out, and it was really interesting to see. And they did it all live from a castle, which are things you can do when you are in, where are they at, Belgium, I believe. I think their main studio is in Belgium. It's in Europe, where there's vastly more castles than there are in North America by volume and landmass. So there we go. So last time on the Troubleshooters, we'll get you all caught up. They met with a spirit of the forest, have a new guide with them in the woods, fought a Wendigo, nearly killed a player who has been brought back, or a character who has been brought back to health, and now they are traipsing further into the woods in pursuit of whatever it is that's causing this corruption. And without further ado, let's get into the Troubleshooters. woods are dark and full of mystery, as you have already seen, my good traveling companions. You've recovered somewhat from the attack in the night. Tanook is nervous about staying still for too long. He knows the corruption is coming from the way that the defeated creature went. He swallows, putting on a brave face, takes up his bow and arrow and says, "We should proceed cautiously. But I will defer to you." And with that, he steps back. Are you going to go traipsing after the one that you nearly defeated? Are you going towards the corruption?
Did we manage to finish our long rest before that happened, or did that cut off our long rest?
That cut off your long rest.
Okay.
They know we're here. Should probably move on to another spot, if anything, if we do want to rest.
I can agree with that. It certainly shouldn't be here where it knows where to find us. If we are gonna take some time.
I mean, it found us once, it's gonna find us again. Better just to be in a different location.
Liz, what do you think?
I'd like some more sleep or whatever the hell it is I do. So, but definitely not here. And like she's just casually like munching on chocolate to make her feel better.
Thank you so much for the gift, Raymond. And yes, Breck will be back in time. Ren will be back in time for the season finale.
That's gonna be fun. Well, it seems we might want to find somewhere else to try and stealthily bunker down. To at least get some sleep in before we go chasing after this. That hurt.
Tanook nods and looks around nervously. Let's just find a river or water. And he gets very low to the ground, and you watch as he moves. He's not like fully crouched, but you can see him crouching down somewhat, and then he'll kind of stand up a little bit more and then crouch down low as he starts to move.
I will stealthily follow.
He is going slower than what he did before.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a stealth check.
Ooh, let's pick you. Not bad. Not bad.
Thank you for the sub.
Hey! Welcome to the show. That is a 12 plus 5. So 17.
All right. You are moving relatively quietly through the forest. Ren is so stealthy, he's not even here.
Liz roll. She has disadvantage, so she rolled a nat 20 and then a 3 plus I think 5, so it's a total of 8. So she is trying to be stealthy, but not stealthy at all.
An attempt was made. I'm not sure what Emrys face is doing up there, but
19. I'm okay. I'm not overly trying to, like, I'm not sneaking through the brushes or anything. I am trying to mask at least the sounds of my steps and trying not to, hopefully, snap twigs as I walk by them.
hopefully.
Trying to move semi-quietly.
Yeah, trying to be one with the wind. Be the leaf, you know.
No. There's an old reference. As you are moving quietly, you see a shadow move off to your left, going opposite of the direction that you are going. As you are moving, Tanuk pops up from behind you, and he's walking beside you, looking at you. You are far too loud. He then takes out a handful of dried leaves, and he crushes them, making an audible sound. And as he does, the sound disappears in his hand, and he sprinkles it kind of across everybody. Make your stealth checks one more time. Add a +10 as Pass Without a Trace has been cast on all of you.
Okay. Thank you, buddy.
That is now a 26.
Say 25.
35.
Much better. He does something uncharacteristic, or something that you have yet to see him do. He smiles. He then hands you a. It's like a little thing of ash, and he kind of like wipes it across the palm, like at the edge of the palm of your hand, and then he starts to move again. This will keep us from being detected.
So player note, the shadow that we saw, was it Tanuk or was it something else?
No, it was Tanuk. He was moving back behind because you were being very noisy.
To be fair, if she didn't have disadvantage on stealth, she would have nat 20'd that shit. Just saying.
And he wouldn't have cast Pass Without a Trace.
In my brain, it worked a whole lot better than it did.
All right. Are you trying to find a place for you all to bunk down? And he suggested finding water. So, survival checks. I will let you make them individually if you'd like, or if you can team together to do it, so be it. And yes, you can cast guidance if you'd so choose.
Mine's just a flat 16.
You know, it'd help if I rolled the right-sided dice.
Not a 12, a 20.
Yeah, that's exactly what just happened. Didn't help, though. I actually rolled better on the 12 than I did the 20. That would be a whole 6.
22. Because I
Yeah, when
cast the D4, 12 plus 8 plus 2 is 22.
When you're going to grab them, sometimes there's very little difference between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I dropped my D20. Son of a gun. This is my life now. It's just gone. Never get it back. All right. As you're moving along, you find the land is moving slightly downward. A sudden chill seems to fill the air. Not like a permeable cold that like seeps in, but like the temperature is dropping. You hear water running over flat surfaces. You get to a shallow, more of a creek, and you can see flat rocks that have been worn smooth. As you get closer, you can see that the water is clear, and it moves swiftly across the rocks.
So,
Looking up and down the stream, you can see where upstream it flows. There are several small escarpments where like the water just kind of cascades over them. It's not like waterfalls, but waterfalls. Downstream, you can see a excuse me, a hollow out where the water drops a little deeper into a certain area. and it eddies and swirls there before moving on.
So you said our best bet was finding water, but how does finding water find us refuge?
The rock here. The rocks here yield to the water. Perhaps we can find a cave or something else to hide in. Some place to keep us safe. Start a fire and things like that.
Start looking for a cave.
He looks upriver. I'm going to go this way. I'll return. All right, you're going to start looking? I need more survival checks, please.
Sure.
As he once again quietly moves. Now, he moves outside of the 30-foot range. Pass without a trace is not on you at this moment.
I nat 20'd. I have no
Nat
modifier. That's it. Yeah, I nat 20'd. I have no modifier.
What about Liz?
If no one gave her advantage, it was only like a oh god, it was only a 17, I think. So
Okay. Well, they can only give you advantage if they are trained in it as well.
And I think the only person with that is Gedge.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Better than
Then
me. I had a 12.
Hugh, this time your sharp eyes. Emrys's sharp eyes see where the water moves down and around. You hear it cascading over small rocks again. But you notice that the terrain in here isn't muddy. It goes into stone. Looking carefully there, you can see where the water has hollowed out this section over a long time, and it has left a kind of overhanging cave.
Well, I think I found a good spot.
All right. Setting up camp inside of here. It actually recesses in about 20 feet. But it is only about 15 feet wide at the widest point. I'm just going to choke to death. Hang on. So it's only about 15 feet at the widest point, but it is 20 feet deep. So it is a good spot for the four of you, Tanook being the five of you, to set up camp.
Perfect.
The time to find it has been about 20 minutes to search down this way. Tanook has not come back yet.
I'd probably sort of set up by the mouth of the cave. That way, and keep my eye out specifically for Tanook.
All right.
Just so they can get their rest. I didn't take any damage in the fight, I think.
So
No.
the water line descends with the land, saying
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
And you guys kind of walk down the edge of it, and that's where you found that overhang is in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're staying at the edge of that, which has a surface of about 3 feet that isn't underwater.
Okay.
That makes sense? So you got a little ledge that comes down. It's about 3 feet wide before you get to that overhang that you guys are using as the cave that you guys are using.
Yeah.
All right. So you are on watch effectively. The rest of you are taking a seat back in the cave. Give me a perception check, please. Is that a vanilla Coke Zero? jealous.
15.
I find mine at Publix.
All right. That is enough. As you are watching, as things start to, you haven't really been paying attention to the water. But now that you're standing here, you're looking. You see the shaft and fletchings of a broken arrow float down the water.
Red flag. Okay. Back into the cave to cut a rest short, most likely. Unless we want to split up. I believe Tanuk has been in a fight. Unless there are just always broken arrows floating down this river.
The Broken Arrow Creek. So, yeah.
You know, I think I did see a sign as we came in here.
That otter is a very finicky Fletcher. And if it doesn't come out right, just breaks it and throws it in the river.
This is all Beskerfell's domain.
Yep.
Unless you'd like me to sneak off, which, I'm not bad at that. So.
Okay. You gonna sneak up?
I'm asking these two.
I'm
Sancho's hurt.
feeling okay. I can help look, but how are you doing, Liz?
I'm fine. If I need to, I have a potion I can quaff. But I'd rather you guys not be dead. So, I'll go with you, I guess.
Well, there's no plan to fight unless Tanuk is in immediate danger. I can just do a quick scouting mission if you'd want to take some time to rest.
Liz is just gives you the look of my favorite Frenchman. We're going to be fighting. Don't try to act like we're not. There's no words, just a look.
I'm not the one that just almost died.
Favorite Frenchman, the only Frenchman you like. Hence the favorite. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll take it back. All right.
Well, I guess we try and do this quietly, as we can, at least.
Can I go ahead?
Yes.
Well, you
You wanna
guys
go
be quiet in the back. About 5 feet to 10 feet away from me. I'm not saying this as an insult. I'm saying you're not stealthy.
I'm sure they took it as an insult, though.
Sometimes you just give yourselves away.
I don't need to be stealthy from far away.
I mean, can you really be stealthy with your weapons?
Oh.
need to be stealthy. Save your ass. I'm not offended. But if you get in trouble and you die before I get there, I'm gonna be pissed. So shout.
No, that's fine. I promise.
Stay in gun range, please.
Moonin, what kind of scope do you have on that thing? No, I'm kidding. I mean, I remember the hill.
I see very far and very accurately.
Perfect.
He holds up a 45 revolver with a scope on it. It's just gun barrel, hammer, scope. This is the length of the damn gun.
You gotta hold the gun as if it's like a freaking... What is that, a rifle that goes against the shoulder?
You
I don't
can
know.
get a rifle stock on
You
a
can
pistol.
get a rifle stock for a revolver.
Wow.
They have them.
This isn't a Resident Evil game now, guys. Come on.
Y'all are the one putting attachments on my guns. I'm just making it feasible.
You have like a little dangly charm, like a good luck charm.
What the dystopian fuck is going on? Making guns out of out of nail guns.
It's just a tube, but he calls it a scope. His eye just scopes in through the tube instead.
It's an old water hose. It's like
Yeah.
a section of so it's not even like straight. It's just kind of laying there.
We're just
I
like
would
looking
say
at
like
him
a
like, what do you
toilet
have on your
paper
gun?
tube
Oh, yeah,
Even
with
better.
like a little piece of wire in it.
But it's been duct tape.
Yeah.
and painted red.
But Liz does go. Here's just. I know you're fine, but here's a little help, and just like lightly pats him and like moves back.
I thought you were gonna cast something, but I'm like, okay, just a pep talk. We got this.
Head pad.
Guidance.
Don't be
You
stupid.
got guidance.
Oh, I did get guidance. I just didn't hear. I was kidding. I don't need it. But...
Say anything. She's just all like, "This is what you get," and then she's going to move back, and she's just going to assume that you know that you have guidance.
The blessings are upon thee. Go forth and be sneaky as shit.
Little holy dust on the shoulders, you know.
Now all I've got in my mind after that conversation was like Far Cry New Dawn
Mm-hmm.
and like any other game where you're like piecing together guns from shit. I love that Far Cry New Dawn has a blade launcher. It's literally like a circular saw blade on like a clay pigeon shooter.
If you upgrade it enough, they ricochet.
Yeah, it flings saw blades at people, and it's the most ridiculous and best thing ever.
What if we do upgrades like Dead Island, where you just put nails or burning saws on the weapon, and that's the upgrade?
I don't know if that would help me. That would make it harder to
Dead
use.
Island,
You just get nails through the gun. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
I love Dead Island.
Boy.
I loved it. Yeah, Dead Island was good. Whew. Okay. Do you want a stealth check? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, please.
And then guidance is a D4, right?
Correct.
That's really good, actually. 14 plus 4 plus 6. 24?
So 18 plus 6 is 24. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Up the ledge you go, quietly moving through the forest. Again, remember that it is not vibrant with life and greenery. Here and there, dead trees, the conifers look stripped up to a point. It looks a lot like my background.
I love that.
As you move quietly through the forest, back up the river or the creek the way that Tanook went, you get a little closer. And what is your passive perception again?
Garbage. 13.
You're actively looking for Tanook, right?
Okay. Yeah, no. I definitely
Then
would
give
be.
me a roll.
That's not. Wait, no, that's okay. I thought I had a +5 in perception, but I guess I don't.
Mm-mm.
No, I have a 13, so I'd have a 15
Yeah.
if it was. Yeah. Oh, never mind. 16. Not any better. A little
It's
better.
enough. You hear the sound of someone trying to like control their breath. It's something that you're used to, you know, where you don't want to like make too much noise. But
Heartbeats like,
more,
but
yeah.
you're breathing.
But more importantly, it's ragged. It's trying to be controlled, but it is somebody who is hurt.
Uh-oh. I'll follow it.
All right. Not too far up, you find a set of ferns that have grown. Huge leaves there. Rolled up underneath it, hiding, you can see Tanook. He does not have his bow, nor his quiver. Well, his quiver is on him because it's a hip quiver, but there are no arrows in it.
Okay.
And you can see he has a gouge in his chest that is bleeding. You can see the muscle and even a white flick of bone through the wound.
He needs some milk. Okay, can I heard there's been wildlife like everywhere. Is there like a distinctive sort of bird whistle that I could do? Not here in this area. I know there's no life in this area, but I mean in the past area where things have actually been lush.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh, yikes. Yikes. 17. Okay.
Okay.
Whew.
You remember the name of your bird friend?
Oh. Yes, but it like I can't pronounce it. Like Mukluk? Why Mukluk? Is that not right? That's not right. That's the first thing.
Or something.
Mukluk. Sorry. Mukluk. Why do I think Mukluk?
I know,
My
but I'm not there to help you.
I know what. Do you know what
thesaurus is
mucklucks
off.
are? Do you know what mucklucks are?
No.
They're winter
Maybe.
boots made out of buckskin and hide.
Oh,
They're
good thing he's not a
traditional.
Mukluk.
They're traditional like moccasin boots. What we would
That's
Uggs
what my
are a type
uncle
of mukluk.
legitimately makes. That's what
Yeah.
my uncle makes. He's native. Why the fuck was I thinking Mukluks?
It's close because it's
Agwak.
similar. Agawak.
Agwat. Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, there's him. Do I Yes, he's okay.
You gonna cry out Agawak?
I don't want to cry out Agwak. I just want to whistle.
Okay, you can whistle.
But in a sort of, I guess, bird-like way.
Oh, oh. Hmm.
No, I'm probably gonna get jumped. This is gonna be great. I'm not going back on it. I'm giving the little baby bird whistle. Sorry.
All right.
I said it. It's in my head. Let's do it.
Survival check. Actually, nature check.
Ay, ay, ay. 12.
As you go to whistle,
Yeah. Please don't die.
I just thought of that. As you go to whistle, you like do that thing where you're trying to nervously whistle, but you just gotta. He immediately reaches up and like wraps his hand around your face and goes.
I didn't think I was close to him. I
thought you were under there with him.
No!
No, okay.
I'm not
in
gonna
that
whistle
case-
in his face.
I didn't think you were
Are
whistling
you
in his
okay?
face. I didn't think you were
I'm
whistling in
laughing.
his face. I thought you were just like by him, kneeling down, checking on his wound.
No!
Now
That you're gonna whistle.
No! I
I-
thought I was like across the way!
I now have a mental picture of Everest just squatting down next to this poor hurt fella and just like, hey, ha!
Right in his face. Did that
Can't
help?
do that. My mom could do that.
Did that help?
Can you move now?
Hey!
Is that how you do cure wounds? You just whistle loudly in their face?
No! I thought it was like across the way for some reason. I thought I was like at least maybe 5 to 10 feet away from him or something. Like an actual distance. Not like. Yeah.
Now that I understand that you are not beside him, it is still a great mental picture because the other thing is like I want to mimic some kind of animal cry. All right, you can mimic a rabbit. What does that sound like? Basically, you scream. So then it was you just going "Gah!" in his face.
I believe I heard a moose at some point, so that I'll do the moose call.
As long as
you
it's
are
not
from Canada.
As long as it's not an elk, because if I hear an elk noise, I'm shooting.
Oh fuck. No, I'm not like sitting there like. No, I'm like I figured out I was a distance away, and I was going to let him know that I know where he is. I've seen him. Am I gonna walk out and help him and whistle in his face? No.
All right, so you're trying to notify him that you're whistling.
I'm trying to let him know that
You've
I am
arrived.
here.
You've seen him. Okay,
Okay,
you make
I
a.
thought you were whistling for us to like hurry up, and I'm all like, that seems like a dumb idea, but we're coming.
I'm gonna go crawl into bed now.
You you just grab him by the ankle and drag him back with you. His head just banging off a rock.
No idea what's going on.
He's not gonna
Oh,
notice
boy.
this pain all too much anymore.
Voodoo has joined us.
Yes.
This was a glorious moment because I have no idea what's going on, but all I can picture now is Emrys kneeling over people whistling in their faces. But the best part is it's like a bird cat call whistle. In my
Yeah,
head
I'm like
anyway.
sitting here, I'm like,
Caw-caw!
that's a dead guy. Or that's a dying dude. Check that shit out. This dude's dead.
Boy,
Dying.
would you look at that soon-to-be dead body? Look at it. Just
Are you
look at it.
Otter? Are you okay, Otter?
And see,
That sure is.
You
a
know,
move. Good
the
luck with
whistle
it,
was
buddy. I
bad
can't fix
enough,
that.
but leaning at someone and just going, caw-caw!
I feel like it might be like a duck noise.
Ugh.
I can do a lot of whistles, but
Have
Oh.
you've seen Evolution?
Mhm.
Yeah, caw-caw, caw-caw, tuki, 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 tuki. Oh, that's now from across the way.
got a picture of
Chinook, you're-
Emrys conditioned like
Caw-caw, caw-caw, tuki, 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 tuki.
in the shape of a chicken.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry.
You came in at the best time, Voodoo. Welcome.
Hi, I miss you guys.
Okay, so we are making
Back
bird
in the scene.
noises at Tanook. Okay.
You are
Who's
making
dying?
bird noises at Tanook, who has a gaping wound in his chest, does not have his bow, and arrows are all missing.
And Emrys has gone off on his own.
And Emrys has gone off on his own to
We're
find
like-
the Tanook.
You said within gun range away, so we're not crazy far, because the cleric needs to be closer than me.
Unan's staring like this as I caw over the man in the bush.
You do that, he pulls his hand to his chest, and you see him lift his other hand, which is like on the ground, and he motions like this.
Yep.
I need you to give me another perception check, please.
30,
I love
20,
that
17 plus
we-
3.
I love how we derailed ourselves with the idea that Emrys is just over there going, caw, caw.
I'm in the tree.
Look
My
at
head's
here,
above the
look at
tree
here."
line.
Moonin looking at all of this through a scope, describing what's happening to the two clerics via what I see through the scope.
If I don't kill myself, the clerics are gonna kill me. That's what's gonna
Emrys
happen.
seems to be making bird noises at a plant.
He is French. Maybe they're mating calls.
I'm concerned.
No, because what's his face is gonna show up over my shoulder like,
You need some help with that bud.
Oh, okay.
Your perception check was a total of a 20.
Yes, 30, 20.
You hear the sounds of something moving through the forest near you, and it is something big. You hear the rough breath. You watch as bigger than the one that you fought. Feet, the hooved feet, plant in the dirt, watching it bubble up and rise around it as it puts one hoof down right in the path between where you are and where Tanook is. You watch as the thing bends down. It's impossibly tall, like taller than what you remember fighting. You watch as a bony hand comes down close and puts a hand around a tree trunk near where you are. You see the body, the emaciated reindeer or deer skin stretched across bone as it leans down. the deer's face, the skull, comes into view. Off in the distance, there is a cry. It immediately, as it lopes away through the forest.
And with that butt clench, the party has received a boon.
I love this. That whole set. Say my normal catchphrase, but it's not switch friendly.
No, now I gotta know.
I'll message you it.
Okay. So, it seems to tear off through the woods. You watch where the hand had planted itself on the tree. When it moved away, it furrowed bark and flesh out of that tree. Tanook waits for a moment more and then starts to slide out from underneath the cover where he was laying.
I'll instantly, as quickly as I can, go to him. If he's moving, I will also move. So I want to make sure that I can help him get up and hopefully help get him out. If there is something that I can do that I would have on me as well, and me looking at my items, I don't think I have any sort of a hammer. That's not going to help fix the wound.
I mean, you've got some nails.
You should have a health potion. Liz has made sure that everyone has a health potion on them.
I have no memory of this place. I was just gonna. Oh, if I just have like an extra shirt or something, I'd like to take it and sort of help
Like
wrap it around
staunch
him.
the wood.
Yeah.
Staunch the wound. Okay.
I'm
yeah,
not.
he's
Yeah,
pushing
I'll
pressure on it.
get him back to everyone else, pretty much.
How far away are we?
This was a pretty good distance. Like, they were not tiny in his scope, but they were not big. So it takes them several minutes to get back to where you guys are.
At the point where I see that he is wounded, I'm probably going to call back to the clerics that he's not looking great.
Incoming wounded.
Yeah.
Medic! You get him laid down as comfortable as you can within the alcove, this cave, this dugout area, and he leans back. He says, "They were fast. They were on me before I realized. That one, the big one, he was protecting something further upstream. The waters. Avoid the water." And he grimaces as his face, as pain racks his body, and he passes out from it.
I'm probably going to need to do a medicine check for this. But does he look like he's almost dead? Does he look like he's within like 10 health?
Oh, yeah. Big gaping wound. You can see muscle, tissue, and bone through the wound.
Liz is going to go, trust me, and then she's going to attack him.
That's it. She's gone rogue. It's game
He's
over.
he is unconscious and incapacitated. Well, he passed out, so you can imagine he is not at. He's at 0 because he went and then passed out.
Oh,
So he is unconscious right now.
He's already at 0. Okay, cool. Then she does not attack him. She assumed that he was still like somewhat living.
Are you still breathing? Yeah, why? Bonk!
Let's fix
Are you
that.
still breathing? Yes. Bonk! Quit saying yes, for fuck's sake!
I'm not quite dead yet. I'm feeling much better.
I'm fine. Stop. Stop.
I'm not dead yet.
Let's fix that. So yeah, see, my hammer
Grave
is suddenly
clerics.
useful.
Grave clerics, sadists in disguise.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, as long as he's at 0 health, she is then going to cast Cure Wounds at like 3rd level and be like, "All right, now I need to spend some time off, but it will give him full health points back from that because
All right.
that's
Oh,
what
he
Graves do."
I was like sitting here like, you had to kill him to heal him? What? And then, yeah, I remember now. I was like,
I do better
Like I
work
said.
on the dead. Don't worry about it.
Necromancers are just really late healers. Grave clerics are just slightly earlier than necromancers. Are you still able to talk? Yeah, you're fine.
tell me when
Say
you're
something.
decomposed.
Say something whenever you can't talk.
Speak with dead.
Should I heal you now? No, when it's speak with dead time, it's already too late. So,
Yeah.
all right. He is going to take time to rest and recover. It appears as though you guys are safe in here. As you cast the spell on him and heal him back a great deal, he comes back up. He still has that satchel on his side that he's carrying with him. What is it with you guys? Every character I have with you guys has some sort of satchel.
You just like bags.
I'm
No,
a
go on.
bag man.
Yeah.
Like, fashionable.
We ask you what you have in the bag. Their bag.
And Liz also, because she's just so excited to be able to use it, also uses like her cauterizing thing because why the fuck not?
Everybody
He
watching,
takes-
like,
This time you watch as he takes out of the bag what looks to be a twig and then a simple rock with a small divot in it and some sort of green plant. It looks a little bit like the fern you saw. And he puts the plant within the stone and puts the twig in there. And as he does, he says some words, moves his hands, and as he does, the cave doesn't appear to change. He tells you, we should be safe now. The terrain looks like normal Earth to everyone but us. He casts hallucinatory terrain. You make natural terrain in a 150-foot cube in range look, sound, and smell like some other sort of natural terrain. Thus, open fields or a road can be made to resemble a swamp hill, crevasse, or some other difficult or impassable terrain. So he basically made this open cave look like not an open cave. All right. I will now give the party the benefit of a full rest, and all of us the benefit of a short break while we get our ally in camera with us. So, give us like, what do you guys say, 10 minutes? Come back at 5 after?
Yeah, that should be fine.
All right. We'll be back at 5 after. Don't go anywhere. We'll continue because there are strange things afoot in the forest. We'll be right back. Thank you, guys. welcome back, everyone. And look, the gang's all here. Isn't it wonderful? You take a long rest safely. Tanuk looks much recovered. He tells you, through the forest ahead, there is a dim glow. Whatever the largest one of them was trying to protect. I think that's what we're looking for. I don't know how many of them there are, but I think if we can take out the biggest one, perhaps we'll have an advantage on this thing. What do you suggest?
Many of your stories tell of weaknesses a creature might have. Anything that could help us take it down.
I know that it does not fear cold, for it is born from it. If that were to be said, I would think banishing it with fire might be the best option. It is tireless, fearless, and pitiless. It is strong beyond measure. I'm not quite sure, but it is strong, very strong. And it hungers constantly. It has been known to eat those that it fells. And that is what I know of it.
Do your people have a name for this creature?
Yes. It is known as the Wendigo.
Sounds like one of those things you don't talk about too much because it might draw its attention.
Indeed.
So while Lys's god is hell, the Norse and pagan, it's a pantheon. So while that is her main god that she prays to, can she pray to the Norse forest god to see if they will give her any more information for this? Can she try to channel divinity and see if they will speak to her to give her more information?
You gonna speak to Freya? Is it Freya or Frasier that's...
Is it true?
Oh, it's Veyor or Vidor.
Beathar?
Vidor. Vidor. Vigo, the Carpathian. Anyone? Reference? No? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Vidor.
Yes,
yes, you can.
you try.
All right. Are you using divine intervention like the spell? Okay.
I don't think I have that.
You're a...
I think that might be level 8.
We're not high enough level for divine intervention.
There's another one I'm thinking of. Nope, there's a spell. Damn it. Hold on. There's a cleric spell that you can cast. And it's like a very small percentage of chance that something will happen. Nope, that's not Divine Favor. Damn, this is gonna bother me. Hang on a second, I gotta find this damn spell because it's just gonna irritate the shit out of me if I don't.
Clairvoyance, maybe?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Because that's not to do with your deity.
Yeah, it's specifically like you
Immune.
cast the spell and then you have to roll your level on a D100 or lower. And if you succeed, so if you roll that, it basically you get help in that.
Mm.
Unless I am thinking again of divine intervention, I'm just wrong.
Looking at it, Divine Intervention is level 10 for clerics,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure if there's a spell that matches that.
Give me the description.
There's divination, but it's a level 4 spell, and it is
okay.
just you ask, and they give you back. You ask a single question, and they you ask a single question concerning a goal, event, activity occurring within 3 days. The DM offers a truthful reply, and so there's no rolling for that. It just happens.
Yeah, it's not that one.
And Divine Favor is the one that it empowers you with Divine Radiance. So what?
Yeah,
That's not
that.
wrong either.
No, hang on. I gotta figure this out.
Is it, can you, no, it's not.
Because that's the description on Divine Intervention there, Cap. If that's what you're thinking of.
It is divine intervention that I was thinking of. Sorry. Because it says right there, describe the assistance you seek. If you roll a number equal to or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes. Sorry. So but you can definitely pray. What are you seeking? Guidance, help. It's a forest.
Guidance into this creature that plagues the forest is what she's primarily asking for.
As you pray, you hear nothing in return.
She also rolled a 44, so the likelihood of her hearing anything was very low, but you know, she was going to do it anyway.
Gedish prays to Mars for fleet feet because he is also a deity of the wilderness, the wilds. Nothing more than that. His safety doesn't have a place in war.
So you were casting about for assistance as well?
Just in his daily prayers, like I said, asking for fleet feet.
All right.
Smooth terrain, easy to travel. You know.
As you cast out on your daily prayers, you feel restored as far as all of your spells and all of that goes, but it is a hollow echo. There is no return voice. There is no feeling of connectivity. You are adrift in a sea. And the only question that begs in your mind is, Where is your god now?
It's in the bathroom.
I just had to
Sorry, had to take a bio break there real quick. Everybody okay? Yep, we good. You wanna get some more brewskis after
Where are we?
the game here?
I would lose my mind if I ever was
I could
playing a
set up-
character that talked to God or their God in some manner, and that's what happened.
Oh, hey there, bud. Sorry,
Hey
I'm
there,
late to the
bud.
party.
Uh,
Let me
hey
get you
there,
a
bud.
twofer just to
Yeah.
just to like replace it, you know. Hey, we'll go down to the Timmy's, get a twofer, get a double, and then go out to the beer store, get a twofer, you know.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
You're looking a little parched there, bud.
Not to do a callback, but you could go now.
Leave me alone. I was nervous, okay? God. Shit.
Standing
Can I
there
try
listening
something?
to this God talk. Can I hang up? Can I just turn this off now?
Ah!
Wrong one.
Well, I mean, it's better than you start to pray and you hear, "Hey, how you doing? You look a little tired. Y'all want some prayers? I got some preaching for you every Sunday down there, and then afterwards we're going to Luby's."
Oh, bud.
No, I like that better. Hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
Hey,
I
How
heard
you
you had
doing
a
there,
wish.
bud?
I heard you had a wish there, bud. I wish you weren't so fucking awkward there, bud.
The cleric finally gets to talk to their god and immediately switches occupations.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't follow you anymore. You just fucking smite me. In my
Gratz.
defense.
It's too bad Emrys isn't the cleric, because then Gratz is like, this, you would choose this. This. just drapes a blanket around you. Shh, it's okay. We won't let the bad man hurt you anymore. Come along, darling. Come along.
Actually, there is somebody I want to see about contacting. Everybody's praying, and I'm about to sit here and be like, this is the worst fucking decision of my mind. You know, this is the worst decision of my career.
Is that what you likes about me, JT?
Pump the brakes there.
Oh no!
Bliss is then going to go to Nook and be like, wait, didn't you say that they were protecting something? If we kill the thing that they're protecting, do you think they'd go away?
What was that?
Maybe. So I have rubber bands to help keep the arm like in position, and all the ones on the back side just all popped. So like all these rubber bands just popped off.
Unfortunate.
Don't worry, we've got more. How many more, you ask?
About that many.
So many more.
Stu, are you gonna pray to grass, you fucking sociopath?
All right. So you two do not
Really
feel
not
any
praying to
connection.
them.
I mean, give him the ego.
A little, just yeah. Oh, great! No, can't hype him
Out
up.
loud, you just hear, "Oh, great
Okay.
Gratz!
No, I'm here.
Perverse are you amongst demons, amongst devils.
Please come to my rescue, oh Lord, and
Thy
I
codpiece is
Gratz.
enormous."
Spacious D slowly plays in the background. Ooh.
Fuck. Oh
All right.
God.
So
No.
you two pray, do your daily prayers, whatever it is, while you do still feel the magic being restored to you. You do not feel that connection to that higher power.
Uncomfortable.
Deific connection is not there. Okay. Are you in your head talking to your boy there, your fella? Hey, fella, how are ya?
Hey there, bud.
Hey there, bud. You're
Cabaria
looking
for a
kind of
min
good.
there, bud.
Only if you
No,
never
I'm
speak
gonna
like
slip
that
into.
again.
I'm gonna slip
It's like-
into stereotypical, and I'm gonna stay in stereotypical. Oh
as-
gosh,
As
you're gonna hear
JT
me
said,
say A about
dial that
voice.
back about 25%.
But on site for you, bud.
Oh god. Okay. I'll
Berta.
pray to him a little, just because I feel like of everything, that's gonna claim his attention.
So,
Not out loud.
because the DM is a bit weird. What are you saying? What are you gonna say? What kind of prayer?
Dear Gratz. Never really done this before. Figured it just no, I'm kidding. Oh god. You know, that's a good question. I don't think Emrys has really taken the moment to pray. I'll sit. I'm not gonna get like on my knees because first of all, I feel like that's gonna be wrong move number one. But two, if my party thinks that I'm praying, they're gonna ask me what I'm praying to, probably, because it's very not characteristic of me.
Actually, they're like, yeah, probably a good time to find some faith.
What's me in the spot?
Moonin in the background, just staring at Emrys.
So, you have to call
Um,
out to Gratz, and I'm gonna
yep.
make you do it.
I know. It's just like
No
It's-
pressure.
no pressure. It's a little nervous. Like it's a very nervous type of like this is probably like a first time prayer almost. Like don't feel like oh Gratz is the right word, but Lord Gratz perhaps. I feel like that's a title.
I feel like you're doing this in your head, aren't you?
Yeah, a little. But then again oh no.
The timer starts now.
Right
Okay.
when you get Gratzed.
Right when I get Gratz. Okay, Lord, Gratz, I'm I pray for your guidance in a matter at hand. Don't pray to a demon. Probably does say that, like in his head a little softly. I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what prayer to give to him, and other than Lord Gratz, I pray for your guidance. If you would come to me in my time of need. I would like to pry your great wonder of intelligence of the world and of its occupants.
Now you're just floundering.
I
You had me with Lord Gratz. I mean, it's not very often that I get it called Lord. And in your hour of need, oh, honey, what do you need? Oh, although one thing. Devil, darling, not demon. There's order here to this. Yes. Devil, not demon.
Lord Devil Gratz, then. I'll remember that for next time.
So, my lovely, this hour of need, what is it that you... And he does that thing where you're like, what is your need?
Definitely a lot less than you're probably expecting. I actually do need to ask if you know about something.
Such as?
Wendigos.
Sound nasty or someplace you go to get a stellar sandwich.
Okay, well, I see that I have absolutely called upon the wrong person. Prayer redacted.
I'm already giving you something. Oof. What more do you want from me?
That's true. No, I
mean, if you're ungrateful, I can just take the gift back from you. And leave you helpless.
I feel like in some sort of way you'd prefer that.
No. I much rather prefer the arrangement we have now, where I torture you a little bit here and there.
I'm not calling you all monsters, I guess. You've been pleasant in a way. I was just wondering if you knew something about maybe a weakness. Though I know you won't just give it to me. I've learned that. I talk more in some form of riddle of sorts or something. Or if they worked in groups, I guess, or if they tend to protect something.
I'm sorry, you were asking me if I know anything about them, and then proceeded to ask me if I knew anything about them. I thought we'd already established the answer to that was no. So let me reiterate again. No. I don't
Loud
know
and
anything
clear.
about them.
Perfect.
Is it, though? Would you like to ask me if I know anything about, what were they called? Winnebagos?
Winnebagos. What is... I'm not even going to ask about your fangled things.
No. Please do ask me about my spangled things.
Perhaps at another date. No promises, though.
I'll give you this. The cute one in the buckskin. He said something about fire?
Yes. Well, I guess I should have figured that. I used it on them. Your gifts have
So,
come in useful. Is what I'm stating.
I'm useful. Absolutely, I'm useful. I'm very useful. Anything else you have for me?
No. Thank you
I feel
for the visit.
very one-sided out of this relationship. You've gotten all of the power. You get to call on me and ask me questions. I feel a bit worked up and nowhere to go. What do I get out of this deal?
Holding your hand? Okay. Is that a thing?
I use calm emotions on grass because, like,
You're so much fun at parties, I assume.
No, I usually sit in a corner on my own. If there's a pet or an animal of some sort, I tend to...
Sarcasm is apparently lost on you as well. Good luck. Oh, if it does come to it where you are extinguished, can't wait to see you in my realm.
Of course. Well, you have tea there still.
Of course, I'm not a savage.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I look forward to the date.
Wonderful. Alright, bye now. As you are tuning out or being done with your prayer, you go to lay down or like get comfortable, and you find like there's something like underneath one of your hips.
Like Princess and the Pea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to move it, at least out of the way.
It is a piece of wood, a stick, but it is polished and intricately woven. As you carefully take a look at it, you can see that it has. Give me 1 second. It is a very delicate stem, about that long. You can see, turning it over, if you weren't careful, catching it here and there in the firelight, runes are etched in it. The end of it ends in a small, the wood is turned almost like an orangey color at the very tip of it. You hear a voice, but no body, that says, "Don't say I never gave you anything."
Perhaps I owe you for this then.
And for so much more.
Have to invite him for tea or something. Okay. Well, what? Some quality time isn't bad, right? We can chill, hang out.
I don't think he wants to just be friends.
Dudes being dudes.
Dudes being dudes, guys being guys.
Guys being dudes.
Your secrets.
Dudes being guys.
We love it. All right. I will take the.
You're gonna touch a stick?
Yeah, I'm gonna touch a stick.
You're gonna pick up the stick?
Yeah. I'm gonna get my hand
Alright.
all up on Gratz's stick that he's given me. And I will pack it away. Actually, if there is a way, I would have, no, did I lose those? Did I ever get my knife holsters back? I haven't, have I? Okay, we gotta go back and get Gezha's stuff and my stuff, because I'm
You mean
now
all the way
sad.
back at
Yeah, we'll probably go back at some point, right?
to Europe?
Maybe?
Maybe.
We're just gonna live here now.
This is where we are. This is
where
this
we
is the end of
retire.
it.
That's totally okay.
So you've picked up the stick.
The stick. Yep.
Okay. You turn it over and look at it, finishing your long rest as you guys do. You have become attuned to this stick. It is a wand of fireball.
Good stuff.
It has 3 charges in it.
So 3 charges, you said? Just because I just want to make sure it's 3.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
The spell save DC on it is 15.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, so I'm gonna, just because the wand actually has charges on mine, but I'm gonna just click it until I only have 3 left.
All right. The rest of the night passes without any incident. You hear things off in the distance, noises that you're not familiar with. However, you watch as your companion, he seems unnerved by all of the activity. Every once in a while, he'll comment, bears, rabbits moving. Oh, Wolverine. But he doesn't seem to notice. Every once in a while, though, he'll get quiet and listen for a sound. And then he'll furrow his brow and shake his head back and forth, as if he's not familiar or sure what that is. Day breaks. He breaks out a small, 10. Actually, I'm sorry. It's a small bone case, and he takes a little bit of water from his own water skin and fills it and starts to mix it around, and it makes sort of a paste. You can see that it has berries in it and stuff like that, and he starts to eating it. Hi, Decca.
What is that thing in here? Seriously.
It's a form of oats. Would you like to try some?
I'm going to take care of my infections.
Okay. And he just tucks in. He doesn't stop.
Okay.
All right. So, party, you have gotten a full rest finally. What are you doing now? You know where they're coming from. Up the stream, he said he saw where they were from, or where they were protecting something.
I guess we probably want to start trying to figure out what that thing is.
All right. Moving that direction then. All right, you watch as you guys step outside. He goes over to one of the nearest trees and he puts his hand on it. And as he does, he starts to mutter kind of a prayer to it. And you watch as he winces as he breaks a limb, a piece of a limb off of it. He mutters a few more words, and you watch as it becomes like slightly larger. It's not just a hunk of wood. It actually has a slight curve to it, and it has like a ball on the end of it. And he says, "This will do for now. Let's go." He guides you through the woods, up the river, up the creek bed, in the direction with which he came. Keeping himself low, you watch as once again he takes that ash that he had made like the day that he showed you the day before and kind of like sprinkles it in the pathway in front of you all. Pass without a trace is on again. If you are stealthing, please give me a stealth roll. And remember that you get to add a +10 to that.
We all agreed to try to be quiet.
You certainly can agree.
This D20 is going in jail. That's a 19.
19. Total 19?
Total 19.
Total of 18.
I rolled a 21, or I got 21 in total. 5 plus 6 plus 10.
14. 2
14?
plus 2. Yeah, 14. 2 plus 2 plus 10.
Wow, you guys are doing great here tonight.
I'm not good at
He kind of like shakes his head back and forth as he does his thing where he crouches low and moves through the woods. You travel for probably the better part of an hour whenever you at a slower pace. Up ahead, you can see a sort of unnatural glow, kind of like what I have going on in about the middle of mine. This eerie glow that sort of permeates everything. A heavy fog hangs in there, obscuring your view. He sinks even lower to the ground, almost crouched completely, and he comes to a stop. This is where I saw them, up ahead. The big one. That's the one we need to focus on. Take it out, and I think we can end the rest of them. Okay? There's no... this creature will kill without any thought. He will move. It will plea with you. It will toy with your head. Don't let it. All right. And with that, he starts to slip forward again. Oh, I realized what you were doing now. I was like, we're moving up as he's moving his desk up.
Back problems suck, folks.
Mm-hmm. Carefully and quietly, you slip through the foliage. Again, it's not a lot of living here. There seems to be here and there. As you get closer to the source of this eerie glow, I need everyone to give me wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna use this die. That's a 19.
Okay.
21.
21 as well, 14 plus 7.
You muted.
20. Sorry.
Okay. All right. You move forward, closer and closer. As you get closer, you can see there appears to be some sort of rock or stone or something, and it's not uncut. It looks like it's been polished and moved, and you can see holes that have been like worked into it at different intervals, starting from the top and weaving in a pattern. 2 of them, and then the pattern moves around and you see 3 of them on this line, this groove that's cut into it, and then it moves down some more, and you can see shapes are like etched into the stone on all sides. Large mounds of fur and dirt seem to be heaped around it, not within a 10-foot area, so just 10 feet out, it's cleared around it. And then you see these heaps of mounds of dirt and fur and leather and things like that. As you watch and you get closer, you realize that they are not mounds of leather and fur, but they are these creatures. They are currently resting. You see a total of 4 of them. I'm sorry, yeah, you see a total of 4 of them. 3 of them smaller, and 1, the very big one. What are you gonna do?
We can try and surprise the big one before it knows we're here. It's protecting the stone. We could try and go for the stone, but then we have all 4 of them coming at us in return.
We could set up and just all blitz it at once and try and solve it that way.
One more time, Cash?
So we could all just try to blitz it at one time.
Mm-hmm. The stone or the big one?
So I don't know if we could break this in.
I could have an item that might be able to help. I'll pull out The wand.
I've got one of those, but I don't know what this does.
This will cast.
Moonin doesn't know, or Otter doesn't know.
I don't think we ever figured out what it was.
Oh.
I will say we have received a party boon.
You never even used your last one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my inventory just says a sliver of polished wood wand. We haven't had a chance to have it looked at yet, so it's just it's there.
Oil flask. And torch.
Liz just looks at the both of them and goes, I'm curious as to the both of you having magical items, but if they're gonna work, they're gonna work. I'm not.
You were there when I got this. It was when the magic shop exploded. It was in the rubble.
I don't remember that, but cool. As for Emrys,
I found it.
yeah, okay. We'll talk later.
Yeah, okay.
No, I seriously found it. I found it. I found it. Not
So
lying.
it may be cursed, is what you're saying.
No. God.
We'll talk.
First is in the finer details, but this will
If it helps, it helps. Are we
it'll
attacking?
do fire.
You found a random stick that will do fire? Well, we need to talk later. We'll
All
talk.
sticks will make fire.
Exactly, but this one add a little spice.
It's one spicy meatball.
This one is one spicy stick.
That's the one, a spicy stick.
Also, I have to say that Liz is like perfectly fine with like everything that Emrys has done up until this point until like they bring out a stick and they're like, hey, I found this stick that does magic, and she's just like, wait a fucking minute. That's the straw that broke Liz's back of like your magical weirdness is, wait a minute, now you're getting weird magical items that we're not entirely sure if they're cursed. We'll talk later, but if they'll help right now, it's fine.
So what are
Hey,
we
so what are you
doing?
doing?
What are we doing?
Are we all attacking the big one? Is that what's happening?
I can try to make it enfeebled while we cast fire on it.
I mean,
Just go
Wisdom
ahead
saves. I need wisdom saves from everybody again, please.
and-
I don't cast anything, but I could certainly send things to it.
7.
7.
Yeah. I have a +0 in wisdom saves.
We have a boon. We actually have 2 boons, and we haven't used
Fair.
either one of them.
That's fair. I'll give you advantage on that roll.
We have advantage on that.
You have advantage on the roll.
I'll
Good,
fish
'cause
for
I
a better
rolled an
roll.
11.
17.
21.
Okay.
It's over 20. It's like 23.
19.
Okay.
Thank you for that boon.
That's one boon out of the way. I will say the next boon. You will have
A gentle kiss on the forehead.
Mwah.
you all have 20 temp hit points.
Okay.
Somebody with a baby AC, I will take it.
20
Same.
temporary HP.
You
Okay.
wishes.
So
Now,
you first. Go ahead.
what are you doing?
Because I was going to say the same thing.
I'm gonna get ready to cast a guiding bolt at 3rd level at the biggin whenever everybody else decides to do their shit.
I'm going to make sure even the odds is fully loaded and aim.
Fireball.
Hey. So you're doing fireball, you're doing aim, you're casting guiding bolt. Liz?
She is actually going to do Bane. Up to 3 creatures of my choice within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever that target fails a saving throw, makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends. The target must roll a d4 and subtract the number from the attack roll.
So she's casting Bane.
Yes, and I'm casting it at a 2nd level spot so that the additional creature spots. So I hit all 4 of them.
Okay. Give me just 1 second here.
Yeah, is your rifle considered magic or just...
Say again, I'm sorry.
Moonin, is your rifle magic or is it considered magic?
His rifle is not magic.
Okay.
The
Would I
bullets
be
are.
able to cast more than one spell, or would it really matter if I cast magic weapon with the magic bullets?
I mean, you guys are doing preparedness. Now, your rifle, not even the odds, is your handgun.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you using in this particular instance?
I mean, if suddenly the rifle was magical, probably the rifle, but right now I know when the magical bullets did their thing last night, it didn't seem to like it, so I'm going to try and stick with that, because it seems whatever it did a better job. I don't understand magic. But if
All
Gez
right.
tells me the big gun shoots magic bullets, I will believe him.
Y'all are so trusting of this thing.
Your DM
So-
had to get his D20.
With preparing, would I be able to do that and then proc the sacred flint? No, the one skill.
You haven't been noticed yet, so you could quickly cast it and then get ready to do the other thing.
If that's okay with you, Water.
Rifle has magic bullets.
Has magic bullets.
Okay.
You get a +1 to attack and damage.
Damage. +1 to attack and damage.
Okay.
And it's counted because you're casting magic weapon.
Yes.
With that being said, we're going to go what order? Fireball first, guiding bolt, gun, Bane, or do you want Bane first, right? Bane first. All right. So I need to make charisma saving throws, right?
Yes. That's what she said. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Big guy fails. I gotta keep it on the table. I don't take floor dice. All right. What's the DC again?
The DC is 16.
All right. Only one of them succeeds. Yes.
Quick question, because I just saw it in chat, and it's good worth asking. Was Rin the only one with the cold iron weapon, or were Emrys's daggers of that same type?
They were just returning daggers, which does give them a magic property. So for regards of overcoming damage resistance, they are magic for that.
Mhm.
But the only cold iron ones are the ones that Ren had.
I wasn't sure. Figured I'd double check that.
All right, so Bane went off. We had 3 failures, 1 success. Fireball, right?
Yes, I need dexterity saving throws.
All right, we're gonna go for the little ones first. That's a failure because the DC is 15.
Yep, I'm gonna roll this
That's
damage.
a failure. It's a failure. Still a failure because that's just a crappy die roll. Otter, I promise you we will figure out what that does.
Hey, worst case, I just sit with it for an hour one of these days and point at something and see what happens.
Okay. I like that. I'm just gonna point this thing and go. All right. Everybody failed, so give me my damage.
33.
33.
Yep, 33 in full.
As you watch the fire erupt, take your shot. The 3 smaller ones are engulfed in the flames. They scream and howl in pain and then move no more. All 3 of them are dead.
Fire good.
Ow,
Yep.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
Aw, is he being the goodest boy?
Roach is hiding behind our Art of Gej.
I
Aw.
didn't even notice.
Okay. What was your shot?
My shot?
Your rifle shot. I mean, it's a surprise round is basically what we have, so.
With the extra +1 on there,
Mhm.
it's a lot. That's 27 to hit.
That'll hit him.
So this is the big gun. I get to use the bigger dice. One of those and one of those. 17, 22 damage.
Okay. All right. Guiding. Is that it for you on your turn?
Can I do both shots as a surprise action?
It is your it's you basically your full turn.
Oh, okay.
Kind of skipped Emerus, but we'll go back and get it all done. Other than you did your wand, was there anything else that you wanted to do? Okay.
No.
Second shot. Well, 14, 15, 25 to hit.
That'll hit him.
One, 2 of these. 14 damage.
Okay. That's not right. Okay. Is that it for you?
That'll do it.
Okay, then Gej.
17 to hit.
I'm sorry.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Let's see. 24 damage. It's radiant,
Okay.
if that matters.
You said 22?
24.
24? Yeah, I did that
Click
right.
on Nero. That was rude.
All right, now let's roll initiative.
$18.
18.
17.
Okay.
4.
17 for Emrys.
Yes.
Gej.
17 as well, but Emrys can go first.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And Liz had a 4. Oh, he's wide awake. And guess who gets to go first?
Win-Didgery-Dont.
Win-Didgery-Don't. The deer head and the antlers come up, and immediately he tears through the forest, heading directly towards them what hit us with the fire. He bounds past the stone, and as you watch him move, there is a bluish kind of hue that seems to like engulf him for a second, and then he tears away from it. And you watch as some of the wounds seem to knit. All right, he is in your space. And he's about to try to rip off your face.
Makes him feel better. He can have it. It's just shift.
21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. This boy needs a 14 to hit me. Like,
Did you do the subtracting of the D4?
Okay.
it's not gonna matter.
19 to hit.
He needs a 14 to hit me.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but it still makes me feel better.
Okay.
Sorry.
7 slashing damage.
Delicious. Ah,
You take 6 cold damage.
disgusting. Okay.
The second claw attack misses you.
What? I'll take it. You know what? Actually, pretend I never said that. I'm gonna suck that energy back inside.
All right, so it's 9, 6, 15 to hit you. With the last attack that he has, which is his bite.
That's enough slices.
And that deals 9 points of damage to you. And you feel a bit of your essence flow into him. He doesn't drain it from you, so he's not draining your life from you, but he seems to feel better about having bit you.
That's 10. Okay.
All right. That is his 3 attacks. And that is his turn. Moonin, you're up, but I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw first.
Yeah. 17.
Okay. You are fine. You watch as like small wisps of blue essence are flowing from the stone now. All right, Moonin, what are you doing? He is right up on Emrys, and I assume that you guys are pretty close together, so.
Sorry, I
ahead.
just want to ask a question. Technically, because of my pack magic, I get Dark One's blessing, right? And I reduced 3 things to 0. Does that count as getting 4 temp HP per thing I've downed?
Temp HP doesn't stack. It's going to take the higher, so my boon to you is
Okay.
the higher, so.
Right, sorry, okay. I couldn't remember that. Okay.
Semantics
Okay.
question, because the rifle doesn't say it. How many rounds does that have before a reload? Just because it doesn't say on the item.
Did we say what type of rifle? Did we ever decide what you had? We said a Lee Enfield, right?
I think so. That sounds familiar.
That is... I know it's a Lee Enfield because that is the rifle that would have been used by the British Army, and it
I just don't
has
want to fudge combat reloading when I need to. 5 rounds?
5 rounds in the magazine. I'm barely 5 rounds. Yeah, it's although that can't be correct. No, it's a 5-round magazine. Somebody else wants to correct me later on. That's fine. You can do that in your own game.
You could do that in your own game. Okay, is that 5 in the mag, 1 in the chamber, or 5 total?
5 total.
Beautiful. Just making sure I am reloading when I need to. So we are gonna. How is my weapon still magical, or was that just like a one thing?
No, it stays on there.
As long as
Okay.
I'm concentrating on the spell.
Lovely. We're gonna be ballsy and try for a sharpshooter, but we'll do a deadeye to give myself advantage on it.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see where this goes. Let's do the metal one.
Are you attacking the creature or the stone?
The creature assailing the tiny shape-shifting friend. Okay. Math.
How tall is Emrys? Like 5'3"? 5'4"?
No, he's 5'5". Slowly
Okay,
but
5'5".
surely, I've been growing just a little bit to see who notices first.
Every couple days, you just go up a half inch.
Yeah.
Quarter
Quarter
inch.
inch.
That's because you're slowly getting like taller than her. Like you're already slightly taller, but the fact that you're getting like more taller than her, she's just like, wait a minute.
It's been this height. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Different shoes. Bigger
What did you roll to hit?
18 plus 10
Hit.
minus 5.
So 23.
23.
That'll definitely hit him.
Okay, thank you, Deadeye. 2d10. That's 15. 20 plus 6, so 26.
Okay.
And we'll try again.
Okay.
Same thing, minus the Deadeye.
Okay.
See if it still goes through. Oh, so close. That's a 19 plus 5.
Very close. 24. That hits.
Heck this thing. 15 from sharpshooter in the weapon. 19 plus 9, 28. And that's my goal.
All right. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action. I can close that one out. I don't need it anymore. And he is going to try to bite once again. Nom nom.
Tastes like chicken, because everything that you don't know what it is tastes like chicken. How much does it change?
17. To bite you, big guy. 10 more points of damage of the piercing type. And he is going to heal 10. Okay. That brings us to Emrys. It is your turn. Muted.
Back on.
Oh,
I think.
I didn't hear.
I don't think it may not have picked up right away. I'm gonna use my cunning action to disengage. I'm gonna go.
I'm just gonna dip.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Y'all got this.
I believe in all of you. And then I will, on my way, like, out, I'll throw one of the daggers.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far back are you gonna go?
I still think I can only use my full movement even with disengage, right? Because it's not technically, right?
So
So
you
I'll
can go
just
30
probably,
feet.
yeah. Since I am a baby and a stiff wind could sometimes blow me over, I'm gonna get myself behind the clerics because I trust them both with
around behind
my
the
life.
clerics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like the one that's behind somebody like, yeah, you know? I antagonize, unfortunately. And then I'm like, yeah. But I will throw the dagger and 19 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Oh god. I mean, I'm not gonna do a lot of damage, but I'll at least get the dagger back. What is that? 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage. Sorry, I can't read that dice. I gotta use a different one.
Okay. How much damage was that? 7?
7? Why am I missing something?
Not to the best of my knowledge.
Okay. I think everybody's too close together for me to really. I mean, he's up in on top of us now. I'm not gonna use fireball.
No, he is right on top of you. Like right next to one of your allies.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Like right there.
So 19 damage in total.
Okay.
That's with the 7.
12 more. Okay. I apologize. Emrys, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Can you please make that for me now?
Yes, of course. 19.
Okay, you're all right.
Thank you.
Gej, it is your turn.
Wisdom saving throw is 20.
Okay, you're okay.
Okay, so you said is he within striking distance of where I am currently?
You'd have to step just to the left a little bit, but yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast magic weapon. No magic weapon. It's the one that makes the weapon out of the thin air.
Spiritual weapon.
Shillelagh.
That one, yeah.
Oh, spiritual weapon, yes.
Yeah, that one.
All right.
And I'm gonna, superimpose it right over there next to him.
Okay.
And because he hit my boy, I'm gonna hit him.
An attempt will be made.
Yes, I'm gonna try. Let's see how that goes. 9, 15.
15 does not hit.
Cool. So the word God's blessing thing, not that thing. The other thing. Either way, the thing that gives me the extra one. I looked at it earlier and played out my turn. So these things, they're already marked and done. I'm just dumb.
I know what you mean.
Thank you. 17.
That'll hit.
Also, does my spiritual weapon get an attack on the first round it's summoned?
When it's summoned, it can make an attack immediately.
Okay, so 5 damage from me from my spear, and I guess for my spiritual weapon, 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 8.
All right. Doesn't look so good. All right. I mean, you guys are wailing on him with the big booms right off the bat. Liz, a wisdom saving throw to begin with.
19.
You are fine.
I think we're gonna do guiding. We're going to move away from, as long as we're not like in attack range, and then we're going to cast guiding bolt at 3rd level.
Okay, he's gonna take a swipe at you.
Oh, am I next to him?
Yeah, it was. I had it in my head as Emrys and then you.
Oh, well then, fuck that shit. We're going to do something different. I think we're
Okay.
probably going to do. We are going to do. Oh, never mind. Hold on a second. We are going to do something different. I did not realize that I was that close to him. But give me just a second, because I was going to do vampiric attack or vampiric touch, but I don't have damage done to me yet. So, hold on just 1 second.
Well, if you want to give up your turn, then I can do damage to you, and then you can go.
No.
It was a good try.
I mean, you gotta ask.
Yeah.
You never know.
Hey,
Sometimes, somebody might say yes. Lovely masochists they are. Mhm.
you get that barbarian that's just like, hurt me more. I saw a subclass for barbarian that the more damage they took, the more awful they hit, or the harder they hit.
Oh,
And it's just one of those like,
I'm telling you right now, I need to go buy the pugilist class off of the DM's Guild and let people start using it. Oh my god, the pugilist is such a fun class to play. And unlike other homebrews, it's not broken. It's actually really a lot of fun. And it's just a bare knuckle boxer.
Can I cast guiding bolt when I'm this close, or do I have to cast something else?
You can cast Guiding Bolt this close. You just do so with disadvantage.
Fuck that. We'll do Toll the Dead for this turn, I guess.
Okay, wisdom
So give
saving
me a
throw on his
wisdom
part.
saving throw of 16, and then minus D4 from that shit.
Well, he rolled a 19, minus 3 for a 16, and plus 3 for a 19, so.
Lame.
Sorry.
Also, how far away am I from the stone for next turn?
You are 15 feet from the stone.
Okay. As a bonus action, can I pull out my crossbow?
I mean, you have a free item interaction, so you can whip your crossbow out.
Perfect. I do that.
Okay. Crossbows out! All right. That was the bottom of the order. The top of the order. He is going to use an at-will spell to move 30 feet and stand next to the stone. And he heals a little bit. And then he is going to... I need everybody to give me wisdom saving throws again, please.
That
25.
3.
24.
Emrys and Gej, you are frightened to the core of this creature. You cannot willingly move closer to it, and your attacks have disadvantage. That does not count for your spiritual weapon since it is not an extension of you directly. It is its own separate thing, just so you know. But the other attack rolls. There we go. All right. Then it's going to charge forward. And, oh no, it's got the taste of your blood. So it, is it going to be able to get to you? It has to go through your friends.
I stabbed it.
You did stab it. All right, we're going to go for you.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to hit you.
Shit, what is my AC? I don't know. 18.
Well, that is a nat 20.
Yeah, no, that definitely doesn't hit Cap at all.
Not at all?
No, I don't.
You got a minus. You got to minus your D4. It's not really 20.
It's still a crit.
Oh, wait. I have a thing. I have a thing for that. I do actually have a thing for that because hold on a second. I have a thing.
Grave clerics.
Yes. So as a reaction, when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet suffers a critical hit, you can turn that into a normal hit. Any effects triggered by critical hits are canceled. You can use this feature plus 5 times per long rest. So, just a normal hit. Pachoo!
Caw.
Okay.
Me.
12 points of slashing damage from the claw. 10 points of cold damage from the claw. Now it's going for the bite. $19.
Health back, right?
That is 14 minus 3 plus 8. So yes. So that's 11 plus 8 is 19. That hit you?
Yes, 19 hits me. I thought that was 19 damage.
No, that was a 19 to hit.
My bad.
And that's minus your D4?
I did I roll them together. I clearly said 14 minus 3 is 11 plus 8 is 19.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Your DM's got it under control.
I can confirm that that's what was said.
9 plus 6, you have 14 more points of damage. All right, and that is his turn. All right, that brings us to Moonin.
Am I still starting the turn with a wisdom save?
Yes, please.
And
the longer you stay in the effects, the more it gets.
That's okay. That's with a +4. That's a 7.
All right. You have become ravenously hungry. Like almost distractingly so. But no other effects have happened yet.
Does that mean anything for things I'm rolling right now?
Not right now. Not at this second. Nope.
Lovely. I guess I roll at the big thing. Just regular roll. It was bound to happen eventually. The rifle jams.
Oh no!
Fuck. Sling the rifle back over my shoulder. Pull out even the odds and take my second shot.
Okay.
We'll burn a point for that for advantage. I didn't say sharpshooter, so that's a 27 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Okay, 2d8. And roll a d4 to see if it does a thing. It does. Okay, so it's 5 bullet damage. And then... Oh, that's on ground.
No!
And then it does 3 fire damage. For
Nice.
another 7.
Fire damage for another 7? Okay.
Yep.
Eat a moonin'.
Alright. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action. Actually, he is on... He can't do that because he's too close. But he's still going to take a bite. However, this time he's going to take a bite out of the other cleric. Nat 20.
Just a regular hit.
Okay. Nope.
Oh yeah, because I can do that.
You have your reaction. You've already used your reaction. You used it on his turn. You don't have another reaction. Reaction restores on your turn.
Lame, but okay.
I keep forgetting I have action surge.
11, 18, beauty, 26 plus 6, 32 points of damage.
Okay.
And he heals back up a little bit.
Mother.
Okay. Imrez. Yes, JT. They used the reaction on the Wendigo's turn to turn a crit into a normal hit for Gej. All right, Emrys, what are you doing this turn? Well, first you're going to make me a wisdom saving throw.
11.
You are ravenously hungry.
Ugh. Okay. So I can't go towards the Wendigo, and I cannot. Well, I get disadvantage on attacks towards him.
Well, let me rephrase that. You have disadvantage on attack rolls while the object of your fear is within sight.
Okay.
And no, closing your eyes doesn't help.
I take my hair and I brush it in front of no. Seeing him go back to the rock and knowing that we're in this area to fight them while they were quote unquote protecting something, perhaps because that's what the big one was, I'm gonna try and take a hit at the rock.
Why would you want to shoot Dwayne that way? What has Dwayne Johnson ever done to you?
No, I'm kidding. I'm not even gonna say that because I love Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I'm gonna throw a dagger at the rock.
Okay.
At the rune rock. There we go. I'll fix it. Right, because there was runes on it?
Well, there's drawings and
Or drawings.
carvings on it.
At the carving rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like a cult item.
14 plus 7, 21.
21 will hit this inanimate object. Yes.
Perfect. And I know I don't get sneak attack. That
No.
is 7. 4 plus
7.
So-
It hits it and returns to your hand. You can see like a small pockmark where you hit it.
Yeah. I just want to see if it has a sort of reaction to me hitting it.
It doesn't seem to take any effect on it or notice you at all.
Okay.
And with that being said, is there anything else you're going to do? bonus action throw the other dagger?
No. Do I have something that's... Is this a bonus action?
Probably not.
No, I have I have a spell I can cast. That's
Okay.
a bonus action.
Okay.
Is this a concentration? Yes. 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 I'm gonna hex the Wendigo.
Okay. Hex him.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh. Also, real quick, sorry. I need a concentration check from Vixen, from Liz, from when you got hit.
Oh, then I will just use the one that I was going to use on my turn, which is 27.
Okay, you're fine.
Concentration or wisdom?
Concentration.
Let me roll that then.
Not that it
Say
matters, because the gun is jammed, but did Gej have to do a concentration check for magical weapon? Or did that fizzle when spiritual weapon came up?
No, spiritual weapon's not concentration. So
Okay.
I need concentration checks from both of you, which is based off of your constitution.
Well, then that is only a 5. So I have
You no longer have Bane.
Cool. That now makes my decision on my turn a lot easier.
I get to put that away.
Goodbye, Caltron.
Oh. Okay. Because he's hexed, I get to choose an ability.
It's for ability checks, like perception, yada yada yada. So just choose one. And then while you're choosing that, for Gej, did you make your concentration check?
17.
Okay.
14 plus 3.
All right.
Is my jammed rifle still magic? Okay.
For now.
Ew. I don't know if I think you could use it as an enchanted club. I mean,
just butt stroke somebody with a rifle.
Out of bullets. Will bang.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. All right. Which ability score did you choose?
I was gonna choose stealth, but I realized this dude's a big dude.
No, it's like dexterity, constitution, strength.
Oh, sorry, you said
ability score.
perception, so I was like, oh, I gotta choose one of those. Sorry.
Choose an ability score. It only affects ability checks,
Dex.
not saving throws. Dex. Got it. All right.
That would be
Gej.
a really cool effect if you could just be like, you're gonna suck at talking to people. Like, your persuasion is gone until this spell is lifted.
That's why you cast something that like ruins their charisma, like Hex.
Yeah.
Dice is really not treating me very nice right now. I rolled for my wisdom saving throw, and that was an 9 because it's 2.
All right. Well, you are also ravenously hungry.
I'm scared and hungry, and I just want to go home. It's a bad time. You know, Denny's has never done me wrong. So, spiritual weapon.
Nothing like going home with a Waffle House waitress at 4 a.m.
Oh man, that sounds like a great time.
She doesn't get off until 6. Come on now.
The early shift. She leaves at 4. Anyways, go ahead.
Spiritual weapon was 20, dirty 20.
Total that hits.
Damage 9.
Okay.
And I am going to back away from the big old monster mash.
Okay. Are you using your disengage?
No.
I missed you.
Yay!
I rolled it too.
Like, this is gonna be a gamble, but I'm a betting woman. It's a disadvantage. But I
Okay,
don't...
so you're gonna cast Guiding Bolt at disadvantage, okay?
Yeah. actually not terrible. 17 because that's good.
That'll hit.
Math rock. 19, 20. 20 radiant.
All right. As your guiding bolt hits him, he is limbed in radiant light. Is there anything else you're going to do on your turn? That was your bonus action to make the thing attack, and then your guiding bolt. He is going to use the last of his legendary actions and run. He is going to sprint into the woods, moving 30 feet past the stone. However, what we're going to do is hand wave the combat because he is running for the high ground.
I was going to ask if you had more than 3/4 cover.
No, but because of a natural ability that they have, as soon as he hits the woods, he has
just
natural camouflage. So
Okay.
he just like almost disappears into it.
Perfect.
The stone still stands. I need one more wisdom saving throw from Liz, please. Wisdom save.
That was a 27.
Okay. The rest of the party members, I need you to also make wisdom saving throws, please. The gnawing hunger in your stomach is growing more and more with each passing second.
Getting hangry. 14.
Okay. 1. Gej.
Sorry, nat 1.
11.
Did you just spit the die out? Don't eat the click-clack math rocks. Don't eat the forbidden candy.
They're not being very nice. They had to go to jail.
This is jail.
Some bad things happen, and it's.
All right. The hunger comes on you even more so. You feel as though it is the only thing you can think about. It's the hunger and suddenly a cold that permeates your skin. No matter how tightly you wrap yourself up, you feel yourself constantly cold. As you look at your party members, you realize that they look like they could be a meal. Yes.
It's the trenches all over again.
Liz is not affected by this and has no idea what's going on. Can she just move towards the rock to try and hit it?
You move towards the rock. As you watch Liz move towards the rock, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit it.
It's just a miss.
And that is a 7.
Okay. You crack off a piece of the rock, and you watch as it's now chipped in places. The 3 party members who are still standing, raptured and enwrapped in their hunger and cold, you watch as this thing, this cursed creature, is hitting your mother stone. They must be stopped. They must be devoured. They must be consumed. And as you watch your allies turn and look at you, but we are going to call it an evening right there as they turn to face you. Join us next week as we are 2 episodes left within this season. And that's a lot of ground to cover. This is like watching a Disney Plus series. How are you going to get to the finale? You're one episode away. I don't get it. Speaking of, it has been my absolute pleasure to have all of these wonderful people here. And with wrapping up in 2 seasons or 2 sessions, we are going to then take a break over August. Again, if you missed it earlier, we're going to have some one-shots going on during the month of August while we're taking our break. I know that Decca is going to be there with maybe a special guest there. You will also, there will probably be some actual play if I can convince the man to do it and not just enjoy his break. Maybe we can get some actual play of Baldur's Gate 3 again with the new patch that's dropping mañana. Don't forget, if you are playing Baldur's Gate 3, that's tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going through it from the beginning to see if we can rescue Shadowheart this time, since they said we could, and see if we can't romance her.
I could be persuaded.
You have been persuaded?
Yes.
Oh, hey, good night.
Raid. Don't forget raid.
Oh yes, we are going to raid, so don't go anywhere just yet. Tomorrow night, Jason is back with Scion. Thanks to Otter and Q and Vixen and Voodoo for all of their roleplay this evening, and I'm so sorry if they're going to all eat you. That's just how they rolled. Good night, everyone. Hang around for the raid, and don't forget, tomorrow Jason is back. Come join us for more fun. Take care, everyone.
Okay, we're out.
Alright, well, Moonin has to die first because you can bring him back. And
Right.